Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome to another episode of The Confessionalist. Now this one is actually a special web series that we're doing called Positive Vibes in July. Sounds awesome. So basically what I've done, what I've asked my listeners to do, and what I want you to do, as this will be a continuing series, is to share me a positive story that's happened to you recently or within this past year. I've got one myself. I'm going to read a few others. And let's keep this ball rolling. Maybe we can make this a whole thing about 2020 and making it positive. Let's go ahead and get started and jump right into it. Okay, I'm going to kick this one off. So, obviously this year, on 2/22/2020, that's February 22nd, 2020, crazy birthday I know, is my daughter was born. My baby girl Mavis. It was a truly magical and amazing experience, but that's too easy, so I'm going to share another one with you. So over the past 10 years, I've transitioned into a new life. I come from Orlando, Florida, and I really needed a fresh start to improve myself, so I moved to Las Vegas, thanks to my brother helping me out. I met my girlfriend, who is now my wife, Jessie, and we've managed to survive together almost 10 years and hopefully many more. And one of the best moments about last year was our wedding and also the rehearsal dinner. Now, as I've said, I've come from Florida and I had a lot of close friends and family there, so I was actually able to get all of those people, plus my family here in Vegas, to all sit at one table together for the first time in a decade. Now, as you can imagine, they're all laughing, smiling, celebrating my and my wife's relationship and would-be marriage. And that was honestly the most amazing thing that I've ever been a part of, was those special days. The rehearsal dinner with all of my family there and my wedding the next day. It was just absolutely incredible. So if they're listening out there right now, I want to say I love you guys very much. Thank you very much. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with not only my wife, of course, but with you guys as well. You guys have been so welcoming and amazing, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. So thank you. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started to read the letters that were submitted for our positivity series. And our first one comes from my friend named Marcus. Good friend of mine. Here we go. Away from all the terror in the world, reminiscing back to a positive memory was back over Memorial Day weekend when I took off into the nature of Utah. We encountered beautiful mountains, lakes, and rivers. Natural peace seemed much needed in these dark times. The sounds of birds, bugs, and natural rivers flowing was the best part of the last few months. Positivity comes in many forms, and it's up to you to make the best of it. Now, I need everybody to stop what they're doing, listening, and pay attention. And Marcus, you say this one more time for the people in the back. Positivity comes in many forms, and it's up to you to make the best of it. Man, that is powerful. I need a video segment on that alone, so thank you so much for sending that message. Okay, so the next one is from my friend nicknamed Spirit. I wanted 2020 to be a year of change for me. I wanted to broaden my horizons and do things that I've never done before. So at the beginning of the year, I took a trip to the Scottish Highlands where a friend had recently moved to. I've always lived by the coast, so I'm used to looking out at the expansive ocean, but I've never seen the likes of the Highlands in person before. The land seemed to stretch out forever on a scale that I've never seen before. It really opened my eyes to just how big this little country actually is, and really set the scale for how big the rest of the world truly is. It was an enriching experience that I'll always remember, and I can't wait to go back one day soon. Well, Spirit, I'm sure you will. I'm sure that 2020, maybe the tail end of it, due to this coronavirus pandemic, and the next couple of years are going to be amazing for you. And if there's anything that we can do to make that happen, please let us know. We will. Traveling and seeing new things is such an enlightening experience. I remember going to the Philippines for the first time a couple of years ago, and it was life-changing. All the small things that we take for granted are necessities over there, and then sometimes those necessities aren't met. I got to see beautiful landscapes. We got to do all these beautiful and amazing things, and I think that traveling is a very necessary part of somebody's life. We only get to live once, and to be honest, none of us have any idea what's after life. So we have to do what we can to make the most of it. So Spirit, thank you so much for sending that. We really appreciate it. Okay, so this next one is from SMS. A few days ago, I was having a pretty bad day. Hey man, this is a positivity video. And then when I got off work, I started to get a headache and my stomach was upset. Oh man, this is really negative now. There better be a silver lining to this. I tried playing a game, but it just made my head swimmy, so I had to stop. All right, that's 3 strikes now. I wanted to get to bed, but I took some medicine and stayed up instead because I decided that it'd be better for my stomach. That evening was our monthly writers meeting and I was gonna skip it, but last minute, since I was staying up anyway, I figured that I may as well join in and listen. I told them that I was feeling crappy, so I probably wasn't going to say much. The meeting started off with a lot of stuff to cover at the start. So the first 20 minutes was going over the really important things, and after that, we got that squared away, we moved on to the fun parts, which is usually announcing a promotion if there is one. And then we move on to sharing posting stats for the previous month and all of that good stuff. Anyway, they announced a promotion, and then our editor-in-chief went on this huge tangent of praise, and I was like, man, that can't be me, but it actually turned out to be me. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. By then, I think the medicine had kicked in, so I was feeling better, and the excitement of getting promoted really boosted my mood. I was all smiles up until I went to sleep for the night. Brainstorming with the team on other stuff afterwards was a great time. And since, I've been riding that high still. Staying up and attending the meeting ended up salvaging that whole day for me. First and foremost, man, congratulations. You're a great friend of mine, and you're an even greater writer. And it's really good to see that your hard work is getting recognized. I also think that goes to say that we should all go out of our way to make somebody's day at least once. The one compliment, one nice gesture, anything can make somebody's day better, and I think we should all strive to be like that. So congrats to your editor-in-chief as well for announcing your promotion in front of everybody. I think praising people in public in front of their colleagues is an absolutely amazing thing, and I'm sure that made everybody feel good. So again, congratulations, stay true to yourself, and you're a great guy. Thank you so much. So this letter is from Mello Eslo. Yes, I'm a Zelda fan. Yes, that is a Zelda name, and if you don't like it, hit the X button. I'm not going to be mad at you. My parents divorced when I was 9. We were in between houses for most of the first year of separation until my mom left town. The thing about being a family I missed the most was the Christmases. Each year we alternated which parent we spent Christmas with, and even though my parents got remarried, the Christmases never really felt the same. I stopped caring about the holiday for a long time because the family aspect that made it special to me was lost so many years ago. Very sorry about that, man. That's rough. I feel for you. Fast forward to 2019. By this time, most Christmases just felt like another day to me. My dad usually worked, we did dinner, and a mediocre gift opening the day after Christmas due to so many people having to juggle so many families. Well, for 2019, I made the decision to fly down to Georgia and spend Christmas with my boyfriend and his family. This is getting good, I could tell. One of the things that I remember noticing was a stocking with my name on it. I had no expectations, but even that was enough to make me know that it was going to be a good holiday. The days leading up to Christmas were filled with cheer, with Christmas music playing, presents being on display, tree decorating. Dinner the night before Christmas was special because it was a tradition that I had with my family as a kid. Then waking up early, wearing corny Christmas pajamas. So that's like a Christmas story. So you got to post pictures of those because I don't think any of us believe it until we see it. Drinking hot cocoa and having a really fun family gift opening was an incredible experience. It was exactly as I remembered Christmas being as a child, and something that I hadn't truly experienced in a long time. His family let me feel like a kid again and gave me something that I used to love, which was robbed from me early on. I remember tearing up a little bit when I opened the diamond earrings his family has bought for me. As a whole, this past Christmas was without a doubt the happiest I can recall being in a very long time. I am holding out hopes that I could fly there again for Christmas this year because it really meant a lot to me, and hopefully coronavirus doesn't put a damper on those plans. Well, I am sure that you could find a way to spend 2020, 2021, and on with that family. They sound like an amazing family, and I'm truly happy for you. You deserve all of that and more. My wife is Filipina. They love Christmas. They celebrate it on the Burr month. So when September starts, the decorations go up, the lights go up, the trees go up, they start singing all the time, and somehow I find a Spotify Christmas music playlist on 24/7 repeat. I think Christmas is an amazing holiday, and I think it should be a year-round celebration. You know why? Because Christmas is the one time of year that everybody drops everything. They drop their political affiliations, they drop their personal issues, and they actually care about each other. They're nice to each other. They go out of their way to be kind to their neighbor. And I think that's something that we should do all the time. So, and I wish that you have those experiences for many, many, many years to come. So thank you so much for sending that. We really appreciate it. And we had one more submitter, but her story was so moving that I wanted to make it into a new video. So, and be on the lookout for that soon, okay? So, if you have anything to confess, express, get off your chest, shoot an email to xconfessionalist@gmail.com, and we will see you in the next series. Thank you.